don't know. You have insurance?
Who's your family doctor?
What hospital should we take him to?
We can tow it to any repair shop you say.
You better call a lawyer. You need the services of a lawyer.
Dad, this is Danny. Yeah. Look, I'm going to need some help. See, there's been an accident. There's been a big accident here, and No, Dad. No, I'm okay, but the car isn't. Yeah. No, Dad, it's not just the damages. See, they're taking names.
There are times when a person needs services. Times when the needs are unexpected. Times when services must be bought in anticipation of needs.
Yes, you're covered. Up to $10,000. You may remember that when you were about to buy the policy, I advised you that for a few dollars more, you could get this additional coverage.
Well, here's my estimate. Maybe you can find lower price, but I don't think you're going to find anybody who does the work better.
Well, it's certainly not serious, probably due to the sudden stop. I'll prescribe something for the pain. I'd like you to come in for physical therapy. You should be feeling a lot better in a few days.
Danny, it's a question of liability. I can pretty well assure you that you won't be held liable, but it pays to take precautions.
As the years go by, an increasing amount of the money we earn goes to pay for services. And we face the problem of getting the most for our service dollars. Some services, like insurance, are paid for in advance.
You and your company are doing a good job for me. I'm really grateful.
Well, we've been doing business with your family for a long time.
Whatever made my dad decide to come to your company?
Oh, probably a friend.
The insurance man advises Danny to read. Try to find out a little about the field. Through reading, Danny can learn that insurance can be bought from a broker who represents many companies. He may be able to find one who charges less. Or insurance can be bought from an agent who represents only one company. Often, the customer gets better and faster service from an agent. Insurance can be bought from a mutual insurance company. A policy makes the insured person a shareholder in the company. In any case, he has to pay premiums, the cost of the policy.
I guess what I'm driving at is that you've got to arm yourself with all of the information that you can get. Before you sign a policy, read it. You'd be surprised at how many people don't. Ask when you don't understand. And be sure to read the conditions under which the company can drop you. They may not tell you that before you sign, though. You're going to have to find that out by reading the contract.
But how can I compare insurance companies? I mean, I don't know what's a good deal and what isn't.
Well, there are a lot of factors. You might want to go with a large...
Danny learns from his insurance man that a small company may charge less for insurance and may be more accommodating to the insured. However, such a company may not have large assets and may lack experience. On the other hand, a large company may be more expensive, but you can usually count on it for reliability and safety. Insurance companies are rated by Consumer Reports in terms of price, assets, size, and location.
What difference does that make?
Plenty. Different states have different...
An insurance man knows the location of a company provides important information about that company. Varying state requirements have to be met. What's more, a buyer is obligated to learn about the various types of coverage available to him. Liability and property damage insure a person against damage to other people's property. The first $10,000 or $20,000 worth of coverage may be expensive. but additional coverage may be reasonable. A small accident can damage a great deal of property. Collision insurance covers damage to a person's own car. It's expensive, so if a car is old, it may be more reasonable to replace it than to repair the damage. Rates can be lowered by accepting a deductible clause. The insured agrees to pay the first $100 or $150 himself. Comprehensive covers a person against fire or theft, and medical covers injuries to the driver and passengers. The amount a person buys is up to him, based on hospital cost in his area.
Whatever coverage you buy, and whatever company you buy it from, you'd be foolish not to compare rates.
That's what the insurance agency said, compare rates.
Well, sure. You have to shop around, compare. In this field, you are at a disadvantage to begin with. The guy at the shop knows a lot more than you do.
So how do you get the most for your money?
Like I said, compare. Ask for an estimate before you have the work done. Most insurance companies require estimates anyway.
Though a lot of people are afraid to ask for estimates, it's their right, and it's the smart thing to do. Most legitimate mechanics are more than willing to give estimates. Comparing prices is a good idea for many services you buy. With mechanics, movers, towing services, carpentry work, home repairs, for almost all the services you buy, you can get bids for comparison. What's more, you can check with friends. Find out the company's reputation. Many kinds of services are accredited by professional societies.
Look, there's something else you can do to protect yourself when buying car repairs. Let me show you. You can look at an estimator's book or a flat rate book.
A flat rater book gives you suggested reasonable labor cost for all standard auto repairs. It can help you see if a shop's repair estimate is in the ballpark. Another thing, check with the American Automobile Association or other organizations like it. They may have rated repair shops and garages in your city.
Oh, yeah. Something else. Well, you already know it.
I do?
Uh-huh. When you have a special problem, you go to a specialist, right? If you have a trouble like your body work, you go to a specialist. If you go to a regular shop, more likely they're just going to farmer out to a specialist like me anyway. Happens a lot of times.
What do you know about your lawyer? Does he specialize in personal injury? Suppose he's a tax lawyer. He may be willing to handle a personal injury for you, but he might not do so well with an injury case.
About my case, what do I do now?
I advise you to plead not guilty. You know, Danny, it seems to me the court will believe the accident was caused by that man 2 cars ahead of you. Hello.
Other services we're seldom aware that we buy are services to the public. Public services mean just that. They exist to serve the public.
Miss Cole, will you please read the letter we're sending to the council?
As buyers of public services, People have the right to express their views to public officials, to ask for changes in those services.
Dear sirs, for 6 months, the traffic on the Northwest Superhighway has been narrowed to only 2 lanes at the First Street underpass. The number of accidents that have occurred at this location has been excessive. Our organization asks that at the next council meeting, you consider the enclosed proposal for the immediate completion of the work, for widening the expressway and increasing safety. Thank you for your consideration.
Thank you very much.
And now from the 11th Ward, the chair will now recognize Mr. Jacobs.
Mayor, Madam Recorder, fellow councilmen, I'm here tonight to talk to you about this unconscionable delay in the completion of the work on Northwest Highway. I've been literally deluged with mail in the past several months, and I know many of you have been.
Danny's car has been repaired by the repair service. His injury has been treated thanks to the services of his doctor. His repair bills have been paid thanks to the services of the insurance company. And his legal position in the accident has been defended through the services of his lawyer. Being a consumer means buying services, both private and public. And as Danny found, knowing how to evaluate and compare services is an important step in developing consumer skills.